Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Capricorn. How are you guys this week, Capricorn? Hope you're all well. So let's focus on new love prospects, connections, or anyone that you may be dealing with already. Yeah. So I do see the lovely Queen of Cups. Yeah, some kind of indecision. Now, one thing I feel, some of you may be failing to see. Now, if you are the feminine watching this, you may be failing to see you're giving too much of yourself. Okay? Or it's something maybe in the past that you did. You were always giving, sacrificing, and giving. Okay? So you may not have seen that or recognized it. Yeah, it's something you may have done over and over again. See, sacrificing. Yeah, giving of yourself and not necessarily getting anything in return. Yeah, there we have a single person. Some of you are single, and I feel because of this, you're indecisive, I feel, about whether you want to be single or not. I feel like you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. Now, another thing that I also see is there is somebody here, I feel, who fails to recognize something about you that you did give. You see? This is someone who can't, and because I feel you kept doing that, someone wasn't seeing it. And I also feel they were indecisive, couldn't stop thinking. And it could be another person too, okay, about being single. But I feel there's, like it could be just somebody who's trying to find out you are too. But it has to do with someone who has failed to see or unable to make a decision. I feel it's someone who kept doing the same thing over and over again. They failed to see. They were giving and sacrificing. Yeah, so I do see a situation has ended painfully, a painful period in your life. Okay. Wow. Capricorn, you're just focusing on you, doing your own thing. Enjoying the fruits of your own labor. A little Aries energy. This is an energy of someone taking a leap of faith. See, you're leaving something behind. Feel like you're ready to go down a whole new path. Now, you could have an Aries ready to take a risk with you as well. But I feel this is just yourself. Looking before you leap. Not sacrificing and giving. Some of you have sacrificed a lot for love. Okay. Yeah. But I feel it's an energy of kind of breaking that because I feel like you're leaving something behind here. I don't think you're going to be single much longer. You're heading down a new path. That's why I also feel there's someone here who's maybe not seen this about you. You sacrificed and you gave while they enjoyed the fruits of your labor. Capricorn, you see? That's what I see both sides here. So, but I feel like you're heading down a new path with someone more compatible, willing to cooperate and compromise. See, some of you bent over backwards to please somebody. It's likely why a situation ended, but it's over. It's done. Yeah. Let's definitely see an energy of someone, and it could be someone who feels like a fool because they didn't, or it could be yourself who feels like a fool. So take it as it resonates. In fact, it's probably both ways. Yeah, someone who always makes up excuses. They always paint that pretty picture. Yeah, someone who made up a lot of excuses. They didn't cooperate, compromise. You bent over back to please, but I feel like you didn't get much from this person. Could be someone coming in apologizing too. Who could they be? Definitely somebody with air in their chart, possibly Aries, maybe even a Virgo. Yeah. Or it's just somebody who's seen that and stayed silent too. Yeah, there's the moon, little Cancer energy, secrets, mystery, confusion, things that are hidden. See, I feel this is someone who kept things to themselves. Yeah. Like I say, it's often a person who tells you a story or they make up excuses. You see the painting easel, they paint the picture by telling you something. Yeah, someone here was possibly keeping secrets as well. Yeah, let's see what, it's often just a person who, it's like a fear of emotional intimacy, someone who never really shows their true self. Let's have a look at that Queen of Cups. If you are the feminine, if you're the masculine, you can flip this energy. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, it's dating and courting. See, somebody's coming in here. This is someone exploring their feelings. Now, this is also an energy of someone who, like, I feel you kind of just waited for this person to share their feelings. You may have been dating them. And I feel really that someone didn't see that you were sacrificing, bending over backwards to please them. Possibly, maybe even just showing them that you had feelings for them. So, yeah, look at that. See? It's often energy of, I feel like you waited for someone here. See, this is a person who often, this person will wait till you're ready. See, it's like you waited. Now, you got a person who can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, see, someone's doing some inner work. See, someone's doing some shadow work. That's a person kind of it's a self-imposed trap too. Some of you, it's yourself too. You feel like a fool. It's like you put yourself in this position. You kept giving. I mean, that's not anything that's punishable, or you know what I'm saying? It's just having to look at it where you actually might feel a little bit like a fool for constantly giving and sacrificing while someone else is enjoying the fruits of your labor, you see. But I feel some of you, I do see, like I see you going off on another path here. We'll see what this is all about. It's often a person who hides their fears. Okay, someone who's afraid to take a risk. Maybe you took all the risks. It ended painfully right in the center. This is over. You can see the sun is starting to shine. See, there's a new path here. And I also feel you've likely learned something from this. You may be thinking a lot about this kind of energy too, of looking before you leap. You're pretty good at that for the most part. But I actually feel this could be another person too. So that's why I feel like it's just, you know, you can definitely flip it. Let's have a look at the Eight of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah, see, so someone who didn't, you bent over backwards to please, you were doing all the work, they didn't put in a lot of effort. They enjoyed the fruits of your labor. Okay, yeah. They were looking out for themselves, looking out for number one. I feel it's just a kind, caring, compassionate energy. I mean, I feel some of you, it's what you want, you like to do. You like to, you know, care for somebody. Or you were just showing someone that you were caring by doing this and they didn't see it. They just left you to all the work. I really do feel there's someone who feels a little bit like a fool. They definitely have, I feel, some Cancer energy. Yeah, Temperance, see, someone tempering their passions, tempering their emotions. See, this is when something feels off. See, something feeling off. You may not have seen that either. You might not have even seen it. But I'm going to tell you, you're not going to see this coming. You have a person coming in. I feel like you are off on a new path here. Yeah, so I do feel this energy of kind of breaking free from this. Temperance, a little Sag energy. This is someone pulling back, looking at things different after a period of time. See, it's where I feel like you didn't see this. But I also feel this is someone, and I also feel it has to do with the type. Some of you have a type where you keep doing this, or it's your type. You see? Yeah. You get it. I'm sure you do. There it is, an energy of being patient. It's an energy of investing. Something was off with the timing. So let's tell you, I feel the timing was all off, whatever happened here. But this is a person who often knows that somebody's willing to wait till they're ready. This is someone who takes a little time maybe to fall in love. It looks like you're the one that was doing all the work. Let's have a look at the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you have an opportunity. See, this is a beautiful, you're off on a new path. I actually feel like you're going to move towards someone more compatible. Yeah, I do feel there's an energy of secrets, mystery, confusion. Someone who tells you, they just tell you what you want to hear, but they don't really give anything. Now, often it's a person who's, you know, kind of hides their feelings a little too, though. So we know the Queen of Cups is someone who's kind and compassionate, often very forgiving. So really look at that before you make any kind of judgment here. Because it could be an apology too. It's an energy of a mystery, a secret. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Fool. Why is this here? Oops, that came out. Yeah, you got a King of Swords. Yeah, somebody here is reminiscing about this. Someone feels like a fool. They're reminiscing. They're thinking about this. They can't stop thinking about it. Now, I don't know if you were younger, childhood, you know, youthful energy, but it's an energy of someone who's longing for love here. It could be someone reminiscing, maybe missing you. I do see single parent energy as well. Maybe the timing wasn't right. You were a single parent, or they were. Maybe they weren't ready for that kind of thing. Whoever they are, like you, I feel you know who this is. Yeah, it could be someone you knew a long time ago. Like I feel someone feels like a fool, but I feel like this person wasn't ready. If you were a single person, they may not have been ready. You're a single parent, okay, or vice versa. So now there's a lot of, I feel this could definitely go both ways. But let's have a look at the reminiscing, the Six of Cups. Yeah, see, we have the birth of something new happening here. It's an energy of just being open. I do feel like you've healed from whatever this is. I feel like you look on the past with kindness and compassion. I feel like there's some kind of understanding here. I feel like you probably get this. The Empress generally does. But you can see it's an energy of the Empress. The Empress is often open, but this isn't someone who gives, somebody who can be very generous. So I don't know if it's single parent energy or you wanted children, they didn't. There's a scenario there as well. But I feel this is someone who often, what I feel is going to happen is this person's going to give you a little gift. And I feel like you may have given this person little gifts. They never really reciprocated, or, you know, because there's memories. They're reminiscing about it. And I do feel they feel like a fool because they can't stop thinking about it. They didn't cooperate or compromise, and you were bending over backwards to please. So, yeah. But I feel some of you, it's definitely an energy where something was off. I feel like you knew something was off. You may have taken a risk anyway. So, like, it goes that way too, you know. If you took a risk and it took a chance, that's why I feel your, you know, kindness, compassion, forgiveness. Maybe you kind of knew. The Moon, Cancer energy. Some of you may have that in your chart. So, like I say, you may have already, you may have known and took a risk with this person anyway, because you obviously there was a lot of feelings. But the Empress is an energy of being open. See, definitely open. Someone very balanced. A lot of lessons obviously learned and a healing. Yeah, see, someone left somebody out in the cold. Maybe ghosted, ignored, or they felt like they weren't good enough, or someone maybe made you feel that way. Sometimes people will do that. They'll overcompensate. But I definitely don't feel that energy now for the feminine. It really could be just where you wanted children, they didn't, they weren't ready. This is a person who generally knows the right person will wait. And I feel like you did. I feel like you just kept kind of waiting for something solid, maybe to be married or for them to commit. But there was definitely something lacking, see? Lacking in the emotions. The other had some kind of insecurities, or they didn't have any money. You know, it could be all kinds of things. But it's an energy of negativity, self-fulfilling prophecy. This person had some kind of fear. Could be fear of abandonment or something here. But let's have a look at the Five of Pentacles. You know, I feel like you didn't get anything out of this person. There was a lot of lack. You were the one, like they lacked the capability. And it's possible too, maybe this is someone who felt that you weren't their type, or you didn't have anything in common, because they failed to see all of it. You know, they failed to see all of it, the work, the hard work you did. I feel this is someone who now wants to build. And if it isn't a reconciliation energy, or something you've been dealing with just recently too, it doesn't even have to be super past energy. But the reminiscing is there. But it's also an energy of someone crushing. See, someone who's not very good expressing themselves emotionally. So they often show someone they like them by giving little gifts. So that's what I feel is going to happen here. You could just have a new person coming in, or you could be just reflecting on this. Learning to look before you leap. Empress energy. Yeah. It's about recognizing the lack. If it is someone who ghosted you, ignored you, they just refused to cooperate or compromise, and they always had an excuse. Yeah, this is where I feel, you know, where you're going to take either another offer, but it really does look like this person. Yeah, see, a little Cancer, push-pull, has to do with control. Somebody put on the brakes. You know, it's possibly yourself. You may have put on the brakes with this person, but it's also a person who's reflecting on what happened, the lack, the negativity. See? Yeah, I feel like, it's a person taking another look after a period of time. And I do feel they feel like a fool. Probably just as much as yourself, if that resonates. Yeah, see, it has to do with a house, a home, building. See, they didn't build the foundation. They weren't building. They weren't putting in any effort. This could be someone you even lived with, or were in some kind of a relationship where you did all the work, you did everything. But I do feel at the end of this, there's a reason to celebrate. So someone feeling, it could be just a lack of romance in a relationship. You may have been, planning, working, planning a little romantic time together with this person, but there was just an energy of lack. I see it. Tell me about the five of, there it is. Yeah, see, this is somebody who was obsessed here. I feel this is someone who just felt they weren't good enough. They didn't have enough money, a little Capricorn energy here. So this could be somebody who had a really unhealthy relationship at some point. But there's definitely an obsession. This is someone obsessed here. They're looking at all this. They definitely feel foolish. There is no doubt. They procrastinated, weighs the pros and the cons. See, maybe kept their options open. I mean, this is somebody who sees an Empress energy. Or that's where you are now. Everyone's path is a little different. But you can see the lack, weighing the pros and the cons. This is someone, should I or shouldn't I? They're obsessing. They're procrastinating. Massive procrastination. See, they're exploring all their feelings. Feeling a little confused, but it's also someone here fantasizing. See, they're looking at all this. This is an opportunity. This was an opportunity. Now, some of you, I feel, too, because of this, you just keep your options open. You are single. You're no longer really invested in anyone. You're looking at things different. It's an energy of maturity. Temperance is too. Tempering the passion, tempering the emotions, learning to be patient. See, the Empress can be patient. Maybe you weren't patient. I don't know. But I definitely see you putting a lot of effort in. And I do see you bending over backwards to please somebody. Always compromising for them. But them not. See, they lacked that compromise. But it's also an energy of someone who's a little bit worried that you may not be compatible. Because there's things they just weren't seeing. So that's why I do feel like could be just someone you're dealing with now, but I really do feel here, the moon is telling me it's someone a little bit afraid of fear of commitment, fear of losing control. Okay, because I do see someone putting on the brakes, taking another look. But it has to do with letting somebody take control too. Yeah, let's have a look at the moon here. It's emotional intimacy. So someone here definitely keeping a lot to themselves. Feeling like they weren't good enough. So it could be someone who, and it's possible they felt you weren't compatible. And it could be they just made up excuses because they didn't want to hurt you. Often people will do that because they don't really want to hurt someone. They don't know what to say. The pages, all sorts of energies like that. But I really do feel they weren't really offering you a whole much. There was a lot of lack. So, you got a King of Pentacles here. Ooh, King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Swords. Someone just leveled up. I can't even believe that all just came out like that. That's crazy. Yeah, just like, look at that. All the things they were hiding. They weren't showing their true self. I do feel they were... if it was someone you were living with at one time, okay, and you were waiting for this person to commit, marriage, and they kept making up excuses, whoever they are, there's definitely some strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you may have a type too where you've done this. You've had people that you've dated, seen, you've tried different types of people. And, different types, but it always turns out the same. So there's that too. So it's not so much about the different type. It could be something you were doing, giving too much, too fast. It's kind of like acting like the wife before you're the wife energy. But look at how this person's leveling up. I feel you got a person who's planning and preparing something. They're definitely stable. It could be they felt they weren't good enough. Okay, it could be someone who treated you kind of that way too. But whoever they are, it almost feels like a person who's gone through an awakening in a way. But, you know, there's that King of Wands, someone who's very charming, very determined. These are all the mature energies of the Emperor, mastering. All four kings are here, unless you've had, you know, you've dated lots of people and it always turns out the same. You wait patiently and they never really invest. They're always looking out for themselves. While they're enjoying the fruits of your labor. Now, I feel this is going to turn out well. I do see a reason to celebrate. I feel someone taking another look. They see you as marriage material. This could be someone who just wasn't ready. Often that's what the person who's just in dating mode. They're not really ready for anything serious. So it is possible this person could be someone coming back around. I mean, I feel it could be someone you knew a long time ago, like I said. But whoever this person is, I mean, they're in their feelings here. It could be someone who was trying to control something and they lost control. The Empress takes their power back. Someone trying to take your power because they felt they weren't good enough. Maybe you inadvertently made them feel that way. I don't know. So just, it's all food for thought. The Two of Swords to me is taking off the blindfold, taking off the rose-colored glasses. It's also an energy of seeing what's going on around you, really seeing it. I also see some of you focused a lot on work too right now, enjoying the fruits of your own labor. So that's where I kind of feel, feel like you're open to love if the right person came along. But yeah, I do see the reminiscing. So who is this King of Cups energy? I feel it's either all these people that you've dated, it's always turned out the same. People you've dated, relationships, maybe there was someone who even lived, but you know what? There's no foundation. See, it's acting like the wife until there is. Now I feel like, with the Empress, I mean, we know the Queen of Wands is under there. You know what you want, you're not settling. And I don't think this is an energy of someone who's going to settle anymore either. I just get that vibe. It popped into my head. You want something solid, some sort of commitment. You might actually get that here. Yeah. So it could be, like I say, I mean, you've dated all these different types of people and it still turns out the same. That means it's yourself, something you didn't see about yourself. You were sacrificing, giving too much. Well, this person wasn't ready. Well, it looks like someone here is ready, regardless of who it is. They could be anybody. Who is this King of Cups? Yeah, see, somebody here trying to figure something out. It's also an energy of that fixer-upper. Don't try to fix somebody. See, it's by loving, caring, nurturing someone, fixing them, right? Thinking you can fix somebody. So, but it's also an energy of someone here. It's a little bit sneaky. All isn't what it seems. So there could have been someone who's a little bit of a player. You may have had the player energy, someone who had other options and kept it a secret, trying to hide it. But I feel if it's an Emperor energy, which I feel is coming, and it's here, it's someone here trying to figure something out here. Someone who's figuring out their feelings. Maybe they're trying to figure out how to fix this situation. You may have a person who, there's something about a home, children, or this reminiscing. It could be someone who likes to give little gifts, likes to do nice things to show someone they like them. They may, they'll do things like fix your home. Okay, it could be something to do with a fixer-upper. But it's also an energy of, the Queen of Cups is famous for trying to fix people. And actually the Queen of Pentacles can too, Capricorn. Someone who's very generous, but it's that energy of not trying to fix somebody. It's someone who has to fix themselves. Yeah, see, we have a single person. Someone taking care of themselves, definitely independent. So, yeah, someone here is, I feel too, there's someone trying to figure out if you're still single too. So I feel like you know who this is. But it definitely those of you who've dated lots of people and it always turns out the same. Okay. And you never really get what you want. There's always something lacking. Yeah, lacking in the relationship. But there's definitely an energy. It could be you putting on the brakes too with someone because you're recognizing something with a person here. You're going to look at this offer, but it's solid. It's reliable, but it's about building the foundation. So I feel somebody wants to build the foundation with you. Two single people here. Let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. Let's have a look at that, and then the Four of Wands. Yeah, see, offer there. Oh my gosh. You got a situation coming to fruition. I can't even just believe those all just came out at once. So you've got 3 swords. So it's an energy of someone, the little light bulb going off. The Empress is always open to ideas, so it could be someone offering you something, but you can see the emotion. See, you've got all these. The only one that you don't have is the Ace of Wands, which is somebody here with that player energy. But the wand isn't here. So I feel like all isn't what it seems. To be honest, I actually feel there's a person here who was very insecure. Often people who are insecure, they kind of go about things in a sneaky way. They're trying to figure out if you have feelings. So if you've had a person who did that, okay, for those of you where they did something kind of, they're up to something, you feel something's off, then you're probably right, it is, but I feel it may not be what it seems. But do be very careful of anyone who comes back in, okay? Or if you're dating someone right now. But I feel there's something to do with success and victory here as well. That Cup, there's an opportunity coming in. Yeah, I think you got love coming in. I feel this is someone trying to figure something out here. We'll see. Yeah, it's a person who's determined they don't want to give in. But it's also an energy of someone I feel at some point maybe kind of just gave up here. I don't know if they were dropping hints or trying to show you that they liked you. Maybe you weren't seeing it. You were focused on other things. So, yeah, see, it's stability. It's about partnering up. See, finance. See, someone felt they weren't good enough. Maybe they couldn't provide, or something to do with, you know, that Seven of Swords is an interesting energy when it comes up like this. Just be a little careful if you are the one who's done all the work and there was no foundation, no commitment. Don't act like the wife till you are. Okay, don't clean their house. You can do little things, of course. You can do nice things, but keep it simple. Because I feel you may have had people who've taken advantage of you. Because it looks like you're a hard worker. Yeah. But yeah, I really feel this is, it's an energy of a partnership. Yeah, if it is a person in the past here where there was someone sneaky, that's what I feel like will be left behind here. But I do feel, see, it's safety, security, financial stability. There was something lacking. See, there was lack. Now, I don't know if this is someone who... It's often a fear of abandonment. Sometimes someone is abandoned when they're young as well. But I feel someone here sees opportunity. See, it's opportunity. So they're trying to figure something out. And they're determined. Tell me about this. Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, taking their time, slow and steady wins the race. They're focused on their money. It's a person who wants to be financially stable. So they're trying to fix their financial situation. You may have figured it out too. You see, that's what's happened. I knew there was something interesting with that. It's a person focused on their money. They're being kind of sneaky, hiding things because they don't have a lot of money. Or maybe they felt that way about you. But I really feel it's the other way around for a lot of you. But you can flip it. But yeah, this person can't stop thinking. They're in their head. There's no doubt they've been in their head here. And I do feel they're trying to come up with some kind of excuse or idea to reach out to you. I feel they want to probably make things right if it's someone you know. It definitely feels like it is because of this energy that I'm seeing. But if you're dealing with this person now, don't act like the wife till you are, okay? Just give a little bit. Keep it simple. It could be yourself reflecting, reminiscing on past relationships. Those are the lessons learned with the Empress. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, see? Things that are hidden. This is someone who's trying to figure out if you're single. Someone here is trying to find something out about you here. But definitely there's the energy of the moon, the secrets. things that are hidden, some strong Cancer energy in this reading. Someone's got strong Cancer, whether it's yourself or the other person, or maybe both of you. But that's an energy of, it's kind of an energy of home. Sometimes they're home bodies, often like the Queen of Pentacles. You have a King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. You might have just common energies too, common energy. But I mean, this is definitely a person who came in with lack. They didn't cooperate or compromise. They were thinking negative. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And they procrastinated big time. See, should I or shouldn't I reach out? You may have other options. But it's also a person who sees opportunities. See, the good's outweighing the bad. Some of you only see the good in people too. Okay, some of you see the good, you don't see the other stuff. That's another thing I feel like it's telling you. Some people are just like that. You know why? Because you had this person's best interest at heart. You see? Someone's thinking about that. Someone here, I do feel it comes from the feminine. See, looking always, because it's a person who's trustworthy, reliable, stable. Someone who bends over backwards to please, they didn't see. But I feel for you, for the feminine, I feel like you see the good. You don't see the bad. But I do feel this person is somebody who, procrastinated and kind of, I don't know if they compared you to someone else or they felt something was off, but it is an energy of someone who needs to calm down and just make a decision. There's definitely procrastination as part of this whole thing, but they see opportunity. Just careful that you don't give somebody the opportunity, to take advantage. Yeah. I really don't feel this is somebody up to anything bad. What I see here is a person who's they're being sneaky. They're hiding something. They don't have a lot of money, so they're focused on their money. See, this is somebody who wants to be stable before they commit. So I feel they were making up excuses, trying to keep things moving too slow or keep things moving slower here. But yeah, see, it has to do with commitment, doing things right. It's also, too, I feel some of you, someone who wasn't sure you were the right person or you were compatible or had enough in common. So there was a little fear of that, little fear. This person had a lot of stuff going on internally. I can see it, that internal struggle. But I feel it's someone who wants to know if you're single still, if you've dealt with them. So let's have another look at this Knight. This is where it all starts right here. We got a Queen and a Knight. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, see the Tower, something sudden, an epiphany. Little Aries, somebody with some Aries or Scorpio, where it comes in out of the blue. But it's also someone, seeing, taking off the blindfold and seeing what happened here. See the Tower, there was no foundation. The Tower came down. And that could be where you've had an epiphany. But I do feel some of you, there's going to be some kind of shock and surprise here of a person coming in to communicate. It could be a big apology, or you just have a new person coming in sudden and it's got you reflecting, some of you Capricorn, on past energy. So that's what it feels like for a lot of you, where you've dated lots of people. It never really goes anywhere. And I feel part of it is you give too much. Don't act like the wife. Yeah, see, opportunities coming in suddenly out of the blue, when you least expect it, when you're busy. Now, if you are the masculine here, this could be something with yourself. You may have felt overwhelmed, too much information, too fast, things moving too quick. You weren't ready. Okay, so like I say, you might be kind of looking at this now. Tell me about the Empress. I don't see anyone up to anything. It's definitely a person who wasn't ready, like I say, and more emotionally than anything. Okay, yeah, the Empress, see? There it is with the Queen of Swords. Two people talking, communicating. It has to do with, I feel like you're just being very wise. You've learned a lot here. See, learning to be discerning, to ask the questions. I feel like you took a risk. You never really asked a whole lot of someone here. But you've learned this lesson with the Queen of Swords. You've mastered this, speaking up, speaking your mind. But it's also an energy of someone who You know, there's something here that's learning, not coming on so fast, so strong, not sharing too much information, be a little mysterious. See, when you're mysterious, out comes all these other energies where someone's trying to figure something out. They're trying to figure out how they feel. If you're interested, if you feel the same, and if you're single. Because it's hidden. There's some kind of confusion. The moon here twice, so yeah. See, Queen of Pentacles. See, this is something this person didn't see. Now the Queen of Pentacles is coming out. See, it's a marriage material. This is a person who's stable, reliable, practical. They didn't see it. But also the King, one thing about the King and Queen of Pentacles, this is two people who are often, sometimes keep their feelings to themselves, act like they're not interested. So don't do that to the point where this person starts to become confused, but it's good to be a little mysterious. I feel it's saying not to tell this person too much too fast. It's also an energy of teaching someone how you want to be treated. See, this is a very much a lesson reading for some of you, and I feel like you're gonna nail this. I can feel it because the Empress is here, and you have a person. I definitely can see this person being an Emperor with the Four of Kings, regardless if you've dated a bunch of people. See, you've never got what you wanted. I feel like you're about to get something you want. You've never got what you wanted. You bent over backwards to please. Now this person feels that way too. See, they're being cautious. But they want that, it's that cup. It's about this is the cup that fills it right there. See, this is the foundation underneath the house. So the tower doesn't come down. So I feel some of you have learned you want some kind of commitment. You want something solid, reliable, proper dating too, I feel. But and that's the epiphany, the truth. And I do think this is someone coming up with an idea. They're trying to figure something out. They are being sneaky, but it's positive. Yeah. There's something that they want to know that they don't know that's hidden. Yeah, they're playing it safe. Yeah, I feel we got two people who've never really got what they wanted, but I feel definitely with yourself, the feminine energy, definitely always giving and giving. Yeah, see, friends and family. Yeah. So someone checking you out, online dating, social media, something they can't see that they want to know. It's also things you have in common, I feel, maybe friends, family. But there it is. This person's going to reach out. See, they can't see something. I don't know if you keep your social media blocked or closed off, or it's just someone in your social circle. They could be asking people, about you, what you're up to. They are definitely focused on their finances. But they're hearing things possibly too, gossip, things like that. What you're up to. I feel like you're focused more on your money right now, but I do think that's about to change. But I can definitely see the feminine looking back to maybe people you've dated, or it is this person that you know. Because it is going to come in when you least expect it. Okay, so I feel the lesson here is don't share too much information too fast. Don't start nurturing and caring, acting like the wife. And I know some of you, the Empress loves to nurture and care too, you see. But I feel some of you are due for some of that TLC, tender, loving care. And you have the King of Cups energies here, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, King of Pentacles. This is really, really a nice energy. But do be a little cautious. If you have people reaching out, maybe even multiple opportunities coming in, you could have one person who's a player, okay, who could be juggling and keeping their options open. But I actually feel someone here was thinking that about yourself. Like I can see this other person's point of view. Tell me about this Seven of Cups. Yeah, see, it's whether someone's going to reach out. See, you have a person going to reach out. I feel you're going to be tempted. But also I can see some of you looking, yourself weighing the pros and the cons, whether you should or shouldn't. Yeah, so I see options around you. You may have more options around you than you know, especially if you start getting out and socializing. I think you might be surprised, some of you too. how many people might be interested. Just watch out for the player energy. And with the Empress, I feel like you'll be onto it anyway. But there it is, the new. So you've got something new coming in. I see everything being exposed. See, that clarity's here. Everything is going to be very clear, a lot of happiness and joy. I see invitations, possibly several. Some of you definitely have options coming in. Like, do you even know, like, have you been, all you doing is working, some of you. But I feel you've learned a lot of lessons, and that's why I feel like you are ready for a relationship. Like, I really feel like you're ready. But if you have a person who makes up excuses, that's likely someone who you won't talk to, you won't reciprocate, and you'll go for this new energy. Yeah. But I definitely feel there's someone here who you're reminiscing, or they're reminiscing and they can't stop thinking about you. One thing you do have in common is this sword energy. I feel like, you very good communication skills. I feel there's some really good communication skills here too. That's something you have in common. And that's where two people can get comfortable with each other. It's making each other feel comfortable. And if you have a person where it feels off, just trust your intuition. I feel like you've just got this. Like, why am I doing this reading? You've got this. I mean, you really do. But it is, I do see focused more on work than your love life because of past energies, things that have happened. But I feel if you do get out there and socialize, those of you who this story isn't your story, the message is get out and socialize. I feel like you'll get something you want, something you've never had. See, but I do see playing it safe because you've taken risks before. See, you learn the lessons. So, such a lovely energy. Let's grab a couple of charms. I can't even believe this is like the craziest reading for you. This is so different than normal. The letter F, the letter R. Yeah, there's some love coming in. See, some of you there's feelings. You've got feelings, or it's someone that you loved at some point. But they're not ready. This is someone who, they have their feelings are, this person will wait till I'm ready. So definitely don't move too fast with this person. And definitely there's multiple opportunities for some of you. Maybe a few. The letter E. There's a kiss. So there's definitely something romantic. Some of you are going to have a date with someone. Maybe a first kiss. Or someone's just a good kisser. And they're reminiscing. Yeah, there's definitely that energy. Forget me not. It's often a person trying to figure out if someone has feelings for them too. They love me not. Back and forth. The letter O, the letter B. Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles, the letter N. Now, some of you definitely, I do feel there is a person here you may have been married to or lived with. If it fits, some of you, this won't be for you. Don't forget that part where someone is looking back and thinking about you, that you bent over backwards to please them and they didn't really give you anything that you wanted. You never got what you wanted. You gave to them, you filled their cup, but they didn't fill your cup, you see. Now, you may not hear from this person. You might not. But there is someone thinking about that. Yeah, some sort of communication coming in here. Yeah, there's that the strawberry, something about a strawberry. I definitely see romance here. Now, sometimes the strawberry is a strawberry moon, things like that. Take that as it resonates. Have a look at the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the fan. See, this is the fan or the mask. Someone hiding their true feelings. But I also see two people here who, I don't know if you've got someone who's more popular, or someone feels like you're very popular, they're not good enough. There's just an energy of a person who comes in with lack. There's the fish, so there's some Pisces energy or Cancer. Just kind of going with the flow. See, that's what it's telling you. Just go with the flow here. There's some sort of gift. There's the bow. Yeah, the letter R. These charms, they know exactly when to come out. Let's have a look at the sun. This happiness and joy. Someone new. Solid, reliable, the letter W. There's an airplane, so that's communication or someone at a distance, but generally I just see it as air energy. Maybe a little Leo, but there's happiness and joy. The letter W, the letter Z or Z, and then we have the bird, so there's definitely communication. Some kind of news. Friends, family, invitations. If you get an invitation from a friend to go out, go. Because that's where I feel like you're going to meet some people too, some of you. I'm just telling you every single thing that I see here. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there's the unicorn. This has to do with someone being confident. See, it's an opportunity. It's someone who sees an opportunity. They feel confident. I feel like you've got a person who feels confident and ready. Take the opportunity. This could lead to something really, really good. There it is. Could end up being a commitment. I still feel this is the things you're reminiscing, the things that you know not to do. Okay? And if you have a type and you've, like I say, you keep doing the same thing, I feel like it's yourself. A lot of it's yourself breaking a cycle. But there's still that person who can't stop thinking about you either. You see the two swords energy are both connected to that for different reasons. There's the star, knowing your worth and value. But it's also something to do with your hopes and dreams. I feel this person, whoever they are, it's definitely an Emperor energy coming in. The only thing is someone who needs to temper their passions a little bit. That physical connection, that physical attraction. They're, whoever they are, they're just about there. Like literally. Yeah, definitely a person doing inner work. There's the cycle ending, a new cycle beginning. There it is, a date. So, yeah. I feel, and those of you where this, like I say, the scenario doesn't fit, get out. You've got good luck coming in. See, there's an opportunity, the unicorn. It's an opportunity. This is an open door. The unicorn is like, that opportunity is coming. Take the opportunity. You can always put on the brakes. You can always, you know, you can always end it. You can do whatever you want. But I feel it's telling you to look at it, but to be patient, to follow these lessons that you've learned. Okay? Because I feel this could be something really significant, a whole new cycle. Yeah, I see friends, family, and maybe even some meeting new people. New friends, becoming family. But it's also an energy of someone introducing you to their friends and family too. If that's something you wanted that you never got, and it is a person coming back around. I don't really see it, but it doesn't mean it's not here. Or you're just dealing with this person. Okay. I'm going to grab two more cards. I know this is a long reading, but I must take my time and pull out all the energy. A commitment is being tested. The answers you need are coming. So nice. And look at the bigger picture. That's what the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles do. They look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So you can check these out online for dates where these things could come to fruition. Yeah, it's an energy of someone giving time to give, not take. Someone's about to be a giver. Now, it could go either way. Take it as it resonates. You know, you got a new start coming. Just like I said, there it is. Yeah, the energy's gaining momentum. Things are starting to speed up. If you've been just focusing on work, you've got love coming in. Take the messages. Remember the things from the past. Reminisce. If you find yourself doing that while you're busy doing work, that's why, because you've got a situation coming to fruition, or you just are going to get out and socialize and meet people. You might have to date a couple of people till you get the right person, but I feel like you've got it handled. Like you really have this. So I really love this energy for you. Do take care. The energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon, and that new start. Okay. Bye for now.